Good morning. Welcome to day 29 of Ebenezers Journey. Today, my Ebenezer is my kids. I have three, and I'm not ashamed to tell you that I have a favorite, but you're going to have to wait till the end to know which one it is. These art pieces hang in my home representing their talents and creativity. This one was made by Jennifer. It is a linoleum cutting, and it's a crown in different stages depending how deep she cut on the linoleum, as well as I understand it. And Jennifer is one of those kids. She was always very witty. She could mimic any kind of voice, and if you were around her very long, you got to talking like whatever accent she was using. And she was pretty clever with words, and she has literally tried every art form because she, for a while, studied art in college. She became a teacher. She's been an amazing teacher for the last 10 years, but she is a very organized planner type person, and she's also a very deep thinker. Okay, that's Jennifer. Jason this portrait of him hangs in my home, and it represents him as Prince Charming in a high school play, Cinderella. He was, singing and acting, and of course he was Mr. Charming, but he was equally as talented in all athletic sports as he was in the artistic things. But I love this picture hanging in my house because it just reminds me of several plays and stuff that he was in that, expressed his creativity and talents in such a neat way. Jason is an idea guy. He has a million ideas, and he's got the entrepreneurial spirit, and he's very fun-loving, but he's very, very deep. Again, he is a thinker. Jordan painted this watercolor owl behind my head in college when she was finishing up her degree in interior design, and she wanted to take a class. She had to take one more class of some sort of art, and so she took watercolor. Well, she has done so many amazing watercolors, and you should see her hand lettering. It's just incredible. But Jordan is a designer, performer. She also did theater in high school, and she's very meticulous. She is also a thinker. So I have pictures of them besides their artwork. I've got pictures of them at all ages scattered around my house because I love to see them when they were little and as they've grown up in different phases. I love to see, one little outfit they had on will be a reminder to me of whatever we were doing at the time or that period of our life. They're all very interesting, creative. They're very, very different from each other, but they have a lot of common things as well. There's such a blend of Randy and I that it's kind of funny to pick out those little pieces. They've added richness to our lives. They have brought great people into our lives as their spouses, and now they've created some amazing human beings that I get to love on and absolutely just have a blast being a grandmother to. All three of my kids have had successes and struggles. And, we've been very close and we've been very far away. We've been challenged by them. We've enjoyed time with them. There's been times when I have been so frustrated with them, I want to choke them. But I have been so thankful for deep, deep conversations with each one of them when they were little and still today. And I am lucky and blessed to be their mom. I learn from them every day, and I get challenged by them. I get to be loved and cherished by them. And you know what? Each one of them was greatly wanted and has been greatly treasured and cherished. Kids are God's creation, and my kids exude God's creativity in them. From just these examples, I've got a lot more of them around the house, but these three just kind of speak to me, and they hang very prominently in different rooms in the house. But I treasured that God knitted them together in my womb, as well as two others that I didn't get to carry and hold in my arms, but I know I will meet them someday. But in Psalm 139, 13 through 18, it says, "For it was you who created my inward parts. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I will praise you because I have been remarkably and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful, and I know this very well. My bones were not hidden from you when I was made in secret, when I was formed in the depths of the earth. Your eyes saw me when I was formless. All my days were written in your book and planned before a single one of them began. God, how difficult your thoughts are for me to comprehend, how vast their sum is. If I counted them, they would outnumber the grains of sand. When I wake up, I am still with you." God created my kids. He put creativity in them. He allowed me to be their mom, and I just think that is the hugest Ebenezer of all. He got to place these children under my care, and I have learned so much from them that, of course, I've seen the way God has helped me through my life through them. So, of course, they are a giant walking, living, breathing Ebenezer for me. So I've told you that they're all awesome, and I've told you that they're all different, and I love these reminders sitting around my house. But I haven't told you yet who is my favorite. You know what? My favorite is Jennifer, because she was my firstborn and she made me a mom. Jason, because he taught me all things boy. Believe me, after being raised with three sisters, I knew nothing about the boy world, and he did a great job of helping me navigate that in a beautiful way. And Jordan is my favorite because she represents life after loss. I have a 7-year gap between Jason and Jordan because we lost those two babies. And I tell you what, by the time she got here, I was so thankful and understood one thing very clearly. I am not in control of anything. Zero, zilch, nada. Not one thing can I control in this world. I have to just tell you that the two that we lost were the only two that we planned. So I don't know what that tells you, but what it told me was, Chris, you need to realize you're not in control of this situation, and every blessing you get is from God. You know what? They are His and they are mine, and each one is my favorite because they're different. And please don't ever ask me to pick just one, because I couldn't. As a 7 on the Enneagram, again, I like lots of things, and these three just bless my bones to the very core. I hope you have a terrific Saturday, and I will see you for our last Ebenezer tomorrow. Bye.